Here we fucking are again, lads. Hello there, YouTube. Again. Well, the whole thing about me actually using this channel has completely been abandoned, hasn't it? Yeah, so where have I been? No idea. Anyway, being as so much time has passed since I actually used this channel, I wanted to do an updated version of my new to Booktube tag because I basically am still new to Booktube because I'm actually, like, it's funny because it was only like kind of 11 months ago, but I'm like a completely different person now. It's so strange. But anyway, let's just get on with it. Anyway, so where are you joining us from? I couldn't tell you that. How old are you? 17 going on about 80 to be honest. Why did you join Booktube? Something to do? What is the meaning behind your channel name? Explained in the last video. What types of books do you read or want to talk about here? Basically everything, to be honest. I mean, yeah, like I said in my last video, I mostly sort of read like sort of fantasy stuff, but I also read a lot of like, I particularly like sort of like stuff about music and stuff. Like I recently read Tony Visconti's autobiography end of last year, and I recently read David J from Bauhaus, his memoirs. I thought those were like super interesting, so I've got quite a few more of like those on my TBR as well. So that's just something I'm quite into at the moment. Also into still, you know, the gothic horror thing. I've started getting really into the Vampire Chronicles and Anne Rice. Yeah, freaking love at least the first three. I haven't read any other ones, and apparently like she got rid of her editor after the first three, so I'm not really sure about continuing reading them, but I picked up a few from like charity shops and stuff in like the Vampire Chronicles, so I'm just waiting until I've got them all so I can read them all, or at least I'm waiting to get Tale of the Body Thief. So yeah. Who are some of your favourite authors? I think I pretty much went through them there. Yeah, Anne Rice, Paul Mars, Victoria Schwab again, last video. I read all of the Shades of Magic trilogy, and oh my god, Holland, my child, I love him. I'm gonna be pretentious and say Oscar Wilde as well, because I'm a pretentious dick. What's the last book that you read? Oh boy, ask him now. It was either Lost Souls by Poppy Z. Bright. I completely forgot about this book. It was freaking phenomenal. I totally forgot about it. Oh my god. It's basically about like, it's a like really like fresh take on like the vampire thing. And yeah, oh boy, it's amazing. It's really kind of darkly funny as well. It's very, really dark, and I don't just mean like horror dark. I mean, like, there is some stuff in here that is disgusting. I mean, truly, but oh, it's really good. Or it was Rude. Or it was Who Killed Mr. Moonlight, Bauhaus, Black Magic and Benediction by David J. Haskins, which is the memoirs I was going on about earlier. This is like really freaking funny. Some of the stories in it are really funny, and I really love Bauhaus and Love and Rockets and basically all the bands that David J was in, so I think I'm biased. But yeah, oh, that was so good. So it was either one of those. I don't quite remember, because it's been so long since I actually did proper reading. I've been reading the book I'm currently reading at the moment, which brings me to the next question, which is, what are you currently reading? I've nearly finished it. I'm currently reading The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty. Again, really enjoying this, yet I don't know why I can't seem to make any progress with it. Seriously, my reading has been terrible. Okay, what do you use for bookmarks? You know how I used to use Loo Roll all the time? Yeah, my mom bought me a bookmark for my 17th birthday, and it's so cute. It's this little pewter bat thing, but he's lost one of his wings, look, because I always drag books around with me, and his poor thing, his wing fell off. So I guess that's what I use at the moment. Yeah, the poor guy, he's only got one wing. But I use that because it's so goddamn cute, and yeah. Show us your current TBR pile. Oh boy, my camera's going to run out of stuff in a minute. I have a lot in my current TBR pile. I'm just going to warn you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this bollocks. Okay. I'm gonna have to quick fire through this. This is in no particular order. So I've got The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. The Power by Naomi Alderman, because the guy in Waterstone said I should read this. So I trusted him. The Age of Bowie, How David Bowie Made a World of Difference by Paul Morley, which I'm kind of hesitant to read because I don't particularly like the journalist that wrote it, but it's about David Bowie and it was in HMV for $2.99, so I bought it. The Hacienda, How Not to Run a Club by Peter Hook. Mick Ronson, The Spider with the Platinum Hair by... I don't know who these people really are, but they call themselves Weird and Gilly. I don't know who actually wrote this. Blood Canticle by Anne Rice. I've just got this like mass market paperback that my nana gave me. Blackwood Farm by Anne Rice. Again, my nana gave me this. The Vampire Armand by Anne Rice. I picked this up in a charity shop a few months ago. Naked Lunch by William S. Burroughs. Oh, these aren't in good order. Leviathan, I don't know which order these are in. Behemoth and Goliath, all by Scott Westerfeld. These have been sitting on my shelf for like 2 years, back from when I was into YA. Those have been sitting on my shelf, so I like really need to get them read. And finally I've got Cured, The Tale of Two Imaginary Boys by Lol Tolhurst. I was with a friend in London last weekend and she was asking me if I'd read that and I was like, no, I still haven't read it, and she was like, no, you need to fucking read that, dude. Oh my god. So I'm gonna get that read as soon as humanly possible because I've been wanting to read it for like about a year, so yeah. Which do you prefer, hardcover or paperback? Aesthetically hardcover, but practically paperback, because you can't carry a hardcover around in your backpack all day, and also if your water spills on it, you know, that's a bad time. That's not good. Which do you prefer? Ebooks or physical books? Absolutely physical books. I don't like ebooks at all. I just think there's something really artificial about them. Owning or borrowing books? Owning. I like to have a nice collection on my shelf. What book or series got you into reading? Reading like by myself, it was the My Sister the Vampire series when I was about... They were aimed at like 13 to 14 year olds. They were like kind of teenage fiction. They weren't quite middle grade, they were like teenage fiction. But I read them when I was about 9 and oh my goodness, I was obsessed with them. About these two 13-year-old girls, and they found out that they were sisters, and one of them, she was a goth, but she was also a vampire. Yeah, I read all of those when I was younger. I loved them so much. How did you discover Booktube? When I was like 12 and I was doing NaNoWriMo with the school. This probably contradicts my answer in the last video, but that's how I remember it right now at this very moment at least. What challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? Remembering to upload, you know, not going an entire year without uploading. The fact that I'm an ugly piece of shit as well, and I have no fucking charisma whatsoever, and I can be a bit at times, you know, you can probably tell right now, I don't know. Yeah. And finally, where else can we find you? I shall leave some links down below. Please subscribe to my other channel where I talk about goth shit, and also my Tumblr where I post goth shit, and my Twitter where I tweet about goth shit, and also my life. So I shall hopefully see you when I make some kind of video before next year, hopefully. Or you will see me in 2018. which is looking significantly more likely that you will see me at some point in 2018. So goodbye for now.